What's up, YouTube? Sweatpants Joe here, and it's been a while since I've done a figure unboxing. I've gotten the last couple waves of Masters of the Universe Origins. Been kind of burnt out with them, and I haven't opened any of them yet. But this figure I was pretty excited about. This is King Hiss. King Hiss was one of my favorite figures as a kid. I just think he's a dope villain. I think he's badass. And I'm glad I was able to find him. Here's the back of the package. Let me move this up so you can see a little better. There we go. And he's fighting Snake Armor He-Man. And then we see how to change him up. And there we see the Snake Men wave. The first wave on the back. We also see Thunder Punch He-Man. Unfortunately, they didn't have Thunder Punch He-Man. They only had King Hiss. So I'm guessing that King Hiss comes in his own shipping container, not like a double container with Thunder Punch He-Man. The dreaded Snake Men have arisen from the darkest depths of Snake Mountain. King Hiss and his repulsive reptiles have vowed to destroy He-Man and his heroic warriors, as well as Sun-Man and the rulers of the sun. That's pretty intense wording there. So I got this figure at the Fisher-Price store. It hasn't really hit retail yet, but when it starts showing up at like the Fisher-Price store and the Mattel store, it's usually pretty close to hitting the other stores. And here's King Hiss out of the package, and he's just got that really vintage look that we all know and love. I don't have a vintage King Hiss next to me to compare him, but he's got that nostalgic look. What I don't like about Masters of the Universe Origins lately is the colors aren't popping anymore. They used to pop, but the later waves, they haven't been really popping all that much. They're kind of more true to the vintage look, and that's kind of a bummer. But King Hiss looks really cool. He's got all the same articulation that you can expect in the arms and legs and the feet. He's got one gripping hand and one open hand. You put the shield on his open hand. The shield's really cool. Has a really cool snake emblem. And then you put his serpent staff in the other hand. And then we'll take a look at him in the back. And yeah, there's King Hiss in all his glory. Looks really badass. And here he is on the turntable. It was hard to get him to stay standing on the turntable with his weapons in his hands. So I took his weapons off, and he's staying a lot better. That way you can get the full view of King Hiss. Now it looks like he's got pieces that snap together there to remove his torso, and I believe his arms just come all the way off. Yeah, they come right off, and then we'll unsnap his torso piece. Okay, so we'll have to remove his head first. And then the torso piece comes off. And then we could put him in his snake form. Yeah. So right away I could tell this is going to be very difficult to keep him upright in this form, because these arms are very, very heavy. And it's a very awkward pose. Yeah, that's going to be tough. That's going to be really, really tough. But he looks great. And when I was saying earlier about the colors not popping anymore, I stand corrected, because in his snake form, the yellow really pops. So yeah, I think he looks fantastic in the snake form. And there he is on the turntable. We could get him in his King Hiss glory. Look at that. Yeah, he's really dope looking. I definitely dig this figure. So glad I was able to pick him up. I still have some pre-ordered on Walmart. I have some pre-ordered on BBTS. But I got 2 of these guys already because I wanted to pose them in both forms. I'll probably cancel my pre-orders because I think 2's enough. Maybe I'll get a 3rd one to keep in box. But yeah, King Hiss. Look at him. He is the man. Also, it would be great for customizers, I guess, if like you want just a bunch of snake men. Yeah, you could do it up. Do it up with snake men. And what's really cool about this figure is because he's interchangeable and modular, you could change his forms however you want. You can have his humanoid head with his snake arms. That's a really cool look. I definitely like that look. Awesome. Or another look which I think is really cool, you could have the snake head with the human arms. I think this look is really cool. That is something I would have loved to have had as a kid, and I'm glad I have it now. That's really awesome. I really, really like this look. As a matter of fact, I may display him like this for a while, because that is a really cool look. I really, really dig that look. That is awesome. Such a cool look. Here is the mini comic, The Heart of the Snake. This will be coming with Thunder Punch He-Man as well. And, oh, look at that. It's got the Road Ripper and Mechanic in it. Look at that. And it's also got Zor. So, very recent figures in the line being featured. And, of course, everyone's favorite peg warmer, the Sorceress. And, yeah, there we go. He's fighting Thunder Punch He-Man. We see Ratlore getting in on the action. I used to have Ratlore and Mechanic battle it out as a kid over a long neck competitions. There's that diagram. We can remove that. And there's the Sorceress. He-Man giving King Hiss a big uppercut. Yeah. There you go. There's a look at the mini comic. So yeah, that is King Hiss in a nutshell. I really, really dig this figure. It got me excited again for Origins. Like I said, the last couple waves have been kind of meh. I haven't even opened them. I got a Camo Con. I want to open that and compare them to Cobra Con. But yeah, Ratlore kind of looked like Ratlore and Cobra Con kind of looked, whatever. And I don't know. I wasn't too impressed with them. But this figure I like a lot. This is one of my favorites now in the Masters of the Universe Origins line. Let me know in the comments below. Are you looking forward to this figure? I might be the first person to have him on YouTube. I'm not sure. I looked on YouTube before I made this video, and I saw some people like with pictures from the cons, but I didn't see anybody who actually owned him yet. So I could be the first. I could be wrong. I could have just missed it. Let me know in the comments below. Have you found him yet? I think this is a dope figure. I'm super glad I was able to pick him up. And I got them for retail too, which is great. I didn't have to pay any eBay scalpers for them. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, favorite, subscribe, all that jazz. And I'll see you next time.